Hi, I'm Catherine Mortensen from ALEC Public Affairs, and we're broadcasting from the States and Nation Policy Summit in Washington, D.C. And my guest today is Jason Grill from the Right to Start. This is a fabulous organization. Jason and I spoke a few weeks ago. Why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about the organization and what your message here is that snips to the state lawmakers?
We are a national nonprofit working to expand entrepreneurial opportunity for all. Entrepreneurs and young companies create the most net new jobs in our economy in this country, and government should help them and make it easier for them to start and grow their businesses because they are creating the most net new jobs. And we find that throughout this country on the state level, there's a lot of things that are hindering entrepreneurship growth. It's in decline in our country. We should be making it easier and helping entrepreneurs to grow faster, which will help everyone. And whether a local, rural folk, urban economy, it expands entrepreneurial opportunity for all throughout the country. And we've been having a great time at the conference.
Yeah, what kind of a reception are you getting from lawmakers here as you meet and talk with them about
Very exciting. And I mentioned a handful of issues like, oh, I like all of these. Can we do all of these? Or how would I implement this? And we need to, cut the red tape. We need to make it easier for permitting to go through, make it easier process with fees. And I think there's a good response. We're going in front of a task force today to try to advance the Right to Start Act as model legislation for ALEC. So that's exciting. And that's this afternoon.
So what's the bottom line when you work with state lawmakers and you explain to them the benefits of sort of cutting back on these regulations and burdensome requirements that are imposed by the state and local governments? What's the bottom line message on why these reforms are needed?
It's all about zero barriers to start. And, we should be encouraging people to start and grow and pursue their dreams. And that's something we fight for. And so whether it's having a one-stop shop for someone to walk into in a state to, figure out what do I have to file? What are the fees? Who do I talk to now? What organizations on the state level can help me? That's one thing they can do, 5% to start, government contracts. One government contract can change a young company's life, help them get bank loans, help them expand. So we have that. Zero barriers, lower taxes as far as when you're starting. Every dollar that an entrepreneur has at the beginning is money they can spend to help grow their business and to get customers, which is the bottom line. The seed capital is important. So we talk about that. All these issues are very non-controversial, but as a states throughout this country really haven't prioritized them. But I think there's a change now. Young companies under 5 years old and small businesses are the future of this economy, and we need to create and help those folks.
So your website, Jason, is righttostart.org. I've got it on the screen. How is that a resource to state lawmakers?
It's a great resource. We actually have a field guide for policymakers, and there's one specifically laid out on there for states and for state legislators. Also has a lot of other resources of things that we're doing to change policy, change communities, and change minds throughout the country. So highly recommend it. Obviously, you can always connect with me, Jason Grill, jgrill@righttostart.org is my email. Exciting stuff, righttostart.org. You can see stories from our entrepreneurs on there that have been advocates for the organization, what we're doing on an ambassador level, and the reasons why this is so important. Key talking points, a lot of national media coverage as well that we've worked on. So please check out righttostart.org. We are fighting to expand entrepreneurial opportunity for all across states throughout this great country.
All right, I'll take that down and just tell everyone to make sure you go to righttostart.org if you want to learn more about how to help grow America's entrepreneurs. Well, thank you so much for your message here today. And you've come to the right place. Here at ALEC, we're all about the state lawmakers. And thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time on another